Hello, one more time. Well, this is the third time on this three video group that I'm making on the subject living in a fake and failed society. In the previous videos, we had addressed the internal aspects of our problems, the external aspects, and this time it's about to make suggestions. I said suggestions, but it doesn't have to be suggestions. It could just be one suggestion. And that suggestion would be to just love one another. No more than that. Show love not externally, but feel it inside also. Feel love within yourself. After you feel it within yourself, and then show it to the world. But it would be too simple to tell you just that. Let me tell you what we could do. We have around the world some very rich nations. When I say very rich, and I mean it, very rich, we have quite a few people, not one, two, three, like a bunch. We have a bunch of people that are calling themselves Oudouins, excuse me the French, or they don't call themselves, but people call them billionaires. So we have a bunch of people that are called billionaires that have a lot of money. A lot of money that could do a lot of good. That could do a lot of good for the needy. Not for the striving ones. Not the ones that are working hard, working their ass off, but for those that can't even work. For those who don't even have the opportunity to work. We could create jobs around the world. I always have problems when I see people having problems finding places to live. When we have so much around the world, but people living like animals in certain areas, they don't find a place to live. So this problem could be resolved by creating what? By creating more housing so people can live. This kind of money could help also those who can eat. When you can eat and you're throwing away what you don't need anymore, this is a crime against those who can't eat at all. So we need to think about it. All we have to do is to create jobs around the world. Give people things to do. Even if you create it, you don't need it, you'll destroy it. but give people things to do. This is where they get their dignity for most of us. Maybe not all of us. Some people maybe don't want to work, but the majority of those who are suffering are probably people who would like to work, but do not have the opportunity to do so. And then when I refer to that, I'm not talking about within the big countries. I'm talking about spreading the work around the world. If a small country is struggling, its citizens cannot live because they can't find anything to do, they cannot eat. So give money to create jobs for them, please. Put money at their disposition so they can use it to create jobs so people can regain their dignity. I know you can do that. Of course we can do it. But we just forgot that we are the human race. No matter what, we are one. Or we play to forget it. But inside we know it is. Because of interest, of greed, we choose to ignore that fact. We tend to believe because we're not the same as the ones that do not have. So we should throw like pieces of bread, crumbs to them, like dogs. But that's not what it is. Remember, we are one. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, it won't make any difference. Because it is what it is. We are one. We are the human race. This kind of problem has been troubling me all the time since I was a little boy. Well, I used to have domestics working in my parents' apartment, my parents' house. But it always troubled me because I was treated differently from them. But I always knew I was the same as they were. We are one. Whenever I feel pain, you can feel the same pain at the exact same place. We're no different. So we need to take care of each other. That's why I created this institution that is called le bienisme. Le bien is a French word that means good. I'm after the good. I want to see the good prevail. So I created that institution, le bienisme. Let me show you. Le bienisme. So if you want to get to this site, you can just go ahead and type. As you can read it. This is how you access to it. You can pause the video, grab the information, and then get access to my site, which talks about goodness in people who want to do good, people who want to help their brothers and sisters, people who want to see God's will fulfilled the way He intended to. Le bienisme. Let me put it closer for you to see. I hope you got it. It's about doing good. It's about helping each other. I love you, no matter where you're from, no matter your skin color, no matter if you hate me. To me, it's irrelevant. I still love you. Jesus said the same thing. He loved everybody, even his killers. I'm no different. I just want you to do the right thing. Bye.